What if the most powerful society in the world right now is following the exact path Rome followed before it collapsed? Not the dramatic fall, not the invasion, but the slow, invisible stage before it all broke. 2,000 years ago, Rome looked unstoppable. Its armies dominated continents. Its economy shaped the world. Its culture spread everywhere. People believed Rome was eternal. And today, many people believe the same thing about modern civilization. Rome didn't collapse overnight. It collapsed while people thought everything was fine. And that is the part that should make us uncomfortable. Why Rome is not just history. Rome wasn't just an empire. It was the superpower of its time. At its peak, it controlled nearly a quarter of the world's population. Its roads connected continents. Its political system influenced modern governments. If you lived in Rome during its peak, you would have felt secure, protected, dominant, stable. No one wakes up inside a powerful system and thinks, this might end. Collapse always feels impossible until it happens. Rome's biggest mistake. Rome's biggest mistake wasn't military weakness. It wasn't poverty. It wasn't even invasion. Rome's biggest mistake was believing it was too strong to fail. That belief created complacency. Complacency created arrogance. Arrogance created blindness. And blindness is dangerous because decay doesn't announce itself. It spreads quietly. The first warning sign: division. In its later years, Rome became deeply divided. Political leaders stopped cooperating. Power struggles intensified. Loyalty shifted from institutions to individuals. Public trust declined. Citizens no longer believed the system worked for them, and when trust erodes, a society becomes fragile. Now pause. Look around today. Political polarization, ideological extremes, constant power battles, declining trust in institutions. History isn't accusing, but it is showing patterns. And this pattern looks familiar. The second warning: inequality. As Rome expanded, wealth concentrated at the top. The elite grew richer. Small landowners lost everything. Debt increased. The middle class shrank. And when the middle class weakens, stability weakens with it. Inequality doesn't destroy a society instantly. It does something worse. It makes people feel disconnected. Disconnected people stop defending systems. Now consider modern society: rising wealth gaps, housing crises, shrinking purchasing power, economic anxiety, not identical, but uncomfortably similar. The third warning: overexpansion. Rome expanded relentlessly. Its borders stretched across continents. Its military commitments grew expensive. Its administrative system became strained. Maintaining dominance required constant pressure. The empire looked powerful from the outside, but internally, it was exhausted. Overexpansion doesn't look like weakness. It looks like ambition, until the cost becomes too high. Modern societies maintain global alliances, military presence worldwide, complex global economic systems, power externally, pressure internally. Rome experienced that balance, and eventually it tipped. The fourth warning: loss of shared identity. Late Rome struggled with unity. Citizens no longer shared the same belief in the system. Corruption felt normal. Leadership felt distant. When shared identity weakens, cohesion weakens. And cohesion is invisible strength. Modern society today faces identity conflicts, cultural divisions, information overload, fragmented realities. When people no longer agree on basic truths, stability becomes harder to maintain. Rome did not collapse because it lacked walls. It collapsed because it lacked unity. Why collapse feels sudden. Here's the part people misunderstand. Collapse rarely feels dramatic at first. It feels normal. Markets still function. Leaders still speak confidently. Life continues. People adapt to small dysfunction. They normalize division. They normalize corruption. They normalize economic pressure, until one event triggers everything: a financial crisis, a military defeat, an internal revolt. And what seemed permanent falls quickly. Not because it was strong, but because it had already weakened. Are we doomed? Let's be clear. Modern society is not Rome. Technology is different. Institutions are more complex. Global awareness is higher, but human psychology has not evolved as quickly as technology. We still fall into arrogance. We still ignore warning signs. We still assume permanence. The danger is not that we are Rome. The danger is believing we are too advanced to repeat mistakes. The real lesson: Rome's collapse teaches something simple. Civilizations don't die because they are attacked. They die because they stop correcting themselves. Strong systems adapt. Healthy societies self-correct. Stable civilizations protect trust. The moment a society believes it is beyond failure, it becomes vulnerable. That was Rome's biggest mistake, not weakness, overconfidence. 2,000 years ago, Romans walked through massive cities. They saw strong armies, they saw wealth, they saw dominance, and they believed this will last forever. It didn't. No civilization is permanent, not because collapse is guaranteed, but because self-correction is rare. So when we ask, is modern society repeating Rome's biggest mistake? We are not predicting doom. We are asking a deeper question: are we paying attention? Because history doesn't repeat exactly, but it always leaves warnings. And whether we learn from them is up to us.